just wanted to give you guys a heads up. This is mostly only relevant to my UK viewers, but I just wanted to let you guys know regardless. So, in about a month in the Telford International Centre, there will be around a 3,000 person LAN. If you didn't know where Telford is, it's basically right next to Birmingham in the north of the UK. I wouldn't exactly specifically call it a LAN either, it's basically a festival, it's just awesome. Unlike other LANs you guys might be familiar with, there's a bar like 30 seconds of wherever you'll be sitting. Like, no matter where you sit, wherever you choose to sit, you're like 30 seconds from the bar or whatever things there is. They've designed it really well. There's two halls of like 1,500 people, and there's a huge cafeteria and bar style area sort of thing at the end of that, and one shop to buy snacks and stuff in the middle. I'm sure most of you guys know, what a LAN is and what the concept of a LAN is and stuff like that. It's really, really, really great fun, and I can guarantee if you went, you would enjoy it. It's actually relatively cheap to go there as well, especially if you're going to be camping. I think around half of the people who go there camp, so it's not like it's an uncommon thing. And actually, when I went to I43, I probably only spent £150 for the entire event. The ticket costs like £60 or something, and I spent the rest on random stuff. You could probably get away actually with going with like for like £100 basically if you just sort of dewed out on food and didn't really spend too much on food. But onto how it's League related. It's basically the only real LAN event in the UK with a League of Legends tournament. They host 3 iSeries a year, and the first one was I43, which some of you might remember was the 2011 WCG UK qualifiers, which was quite a big event. It was like the first sort of big thing in LoL, UK esports, whatever you want to say. But sadly, they won't be doing WCG for LoL this year, so I don't get a chance at competing for a trip to China. I think it's in. Oh well. But they haven't missed a tournament yet, and they'll be doing one at I46 too. So the last iSeries actually was the most prize pool so far they've had in terms of League of Legends, and it also had the most competition of them all too. With us being, we used to be 4Kings, but we're basically almost the same team. WinFact and LLL being the top 3. I'm not sure who's going to I46, but I'll definitely be going with my team under our new organisation called VYE. I'll put the links to VYE and iSeries homepage in the description as well. But right now, the UK competitive LoL scene is just pretty stagnant. There was a UK Go for LoL going on weekly and a monthly final as well, but it just seems there wasn't enough people to do it, and the admin running it just stopped doing it because there just wasn't enough interest into it. And the only way forward for LoL esports in the UK is basically to promote iSeries, in my opinion. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. This time the payout is to 4th place no matter what, and there's no online qualifiers. There was online qualifiers for I45. I believe that's why WinFact actually ended up going. But now they're under AL Absolute Legends. No WinFact team anymore. Can't really blame them. But yeah, there's no online qualifiers, and there's generally just a small chance of a big top team coming. Maybe LLL will come again. They've actually got a new lineup, which is likely because it's a low prize pool basically compared to all the other stuff. It's quite a low prize pool, and it doesn't really warrant paying for a bunch of flights and hotels, considering most of the only UK player in top tier competitive LoL is Snooper, obviously. My main reasoning for this video is a month in advance because it's not even for a month. Actually, I haven't told you when it is. It's in August. You'll be able to see the exact time on the website. I can't remember the date, but yeah, I just sort of wanted to convince some of you guys from the UK to come to it, and any of you guys who think you can put together a team for this, you definitely should. Last time we actually had Panky, D-Man, Joe, and Ymir there, but I don't believe Panky is coming. I don't know about D-Man and Joe. I have no idea. But Ymir, I think he's been to every one so far. He's in case you don't know who Ymir is, he's obviously a writer, so like the main UK writer, I guess. And actually, Abhorsen goes to almost every iSeries, and he's now a writer as well. He used to be SK's manager. I guess he used to be SK's manager. Now he just works for Riot instead. So yeah. I think the payout is minimum £2,500, going up to a maximum of 5,000 if 64 teams ahead. So at I43 there was something like 30 teams there, and surely it's been a whole year since I43 now, and surely League of Legends has grown enough in the past year to get more than 30 teams for a LAN in the UK. I mean, even back then, 30 teams I was quite impressed with. So. But if 64 teams show up, then teams up to 8th place get prizes. So it's definitely worth going. You know, if you're on a sort of competitive level, I know there's not that many high elo UK players, but you know there's some. So if you know any of your friends who are like from the UK and a fairly high elo, tell them about this video. Sort of spread it about a bit. It's the main way to get it going. So yeah. If you have a competitive spirit and you're from the UK, I urge you to attend. I'll actually be there with the VYE organisation, who have a bunch of CSS teams and things like that as well, and we'll be in a group of around 40 people or something. We'll all be taking up a massive area, so feel free to come over and say hello if you want to. And thank you for watching, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.